A heels elevated barbell back squat is a great way to work more of the quads on your squat. Plus, it allows you to get a little bit more depth. So if you have any limitations in your ankle mobility, using some kind of a heel lift will allow you to get down a little bit lower without being constricted by your ankles. So you'll want to start off by setting up your barbell just like a normal back squat. So if you don't have a spotter and you're using heavy weight, you'll want to have safety bars available. Whenever you set up the barbell, try to set it up at the level of your shoulders. And then whatever you're using as a heel lift, have it about a step or step and a half back away from the bar. You don't want to trip over it on your way backwards because you are going to be stepping backwards out of the rack. It's always safer to face in. That way when you're finished, you can put it back on the rack. Okay, so you'll step forward, place the barbell just below the bony part of your neck, so it should be on the top of your shoulders. Pinch your shoulders back, you'll stand up, take a couple steps or a step and a half backwards, and try to get your heels up onto the lift. So in this case, I'm actually using a yoga wedge, which is great because it's pretty stable and my feet are supported throughout. You could also use like a barbell or like a plate or like books or something of that nature. So from here, we'll just go into a normal squat, and you can actually turn your knees out just like you normally would with a regular squat. So rather than feeling like you're constricted and you have to have your toes pointed forward, you can go just as wide as whatever your lift is and also turn your toes out, and you'll still have a pretty stable base, and then you're able to get down into your squat. So you're not gonna change your squat mechanics at all. Keep all of that the same, whatever is normal for you, but that lift is just gonna give you that little extra depth to your squats. So I would start off with a lighter weight at first just to make sure that you get comfortable with the heels elevated. You are going to be going through more of a range of motion, so you might get taxed more easily. And then from that point, you can start adding on some weight.